Alright, welcome back. So we are picking right back up. Let's get ourselves equipped here. And first thing, we are going to go and sell things. So we're going back to the hub. Let's go directly to Old Town. We can put our guns away. Alright, let's trade. What do you have that's good and worthwhile? Aside from a lot of shotgun ammo, you have some small energy cells. Cool. 80 should be plenty. Especially considering we're not going to be using them for a while yet. Man, that armor is worth a lot. How many caps does this guy have? 3,000. Okay. I'm getting close. What's one of these? Okay. Get another one? Nope. One shell over the line. And do the rest with stim packs. Nope. Stim packs are more expensive from you for some reason. Close enough. I don't want to count through all that. Really glad I talked to Talos again. So I still have more weapons to sell. So we can head on over to this business. We could also hit up the library again, especially since we don't have time limit now. Let's buy something. She has 2,000 caps. I don't have any 5mm. Oh, this was probably for the elevator back in the glow. Duh. Motion sensor is useful for something, but I can't remember what it is. But we'll sell the assault rifle, we don't need it. By the time the sniper rifle and all that isn't cutting it, we should be onto energy weapons. So I could tag energy weapons on my next level up as my perk. And that way I could level it up really fast. I'll have to think about it. 'Cause what are the other perks I'm looking at? Extra movement AP is a really good one that I definitely want to get. Eventually I'm going to get the one that allows me, or makes ranged attacks take 1 less AP to execute. which will make 2 shots around very doable. Let's talk to the library. Hello, librarian. What do you have in the way of books? What can I sell you in the way of guns? So it's a second hunting rifle. I already have one. Yes, so I can sell this too. What do you got? Science, electronics, first aid, guns, scouts. So scouts are good, because that affects what random encounters we get, I believe, if I recall correctly. So one of these. Take back one of those. Okay. Trade. Alright, lady, I'm gonna hang out in your library and read all night. So now my outdoorsman is up to 51, and my science is 88. So I could even keep going with this, like I have more stuff here. But I won't. Those are very good scores at this point in the game. So there's actually more going on with the power armor. Aside from just the armor class and all that, I think it carries some radiation resistance as well. So that's cool. Let's see. But where to next? Probably the LA Boneyard. Unless I want to try... Oh, you know what? How much money do I have? I'm gonna go back and get that agility operation. I still need quick pockets as well. Very good perk. Mole rat's worth surprisingly a lot of experience. And gosh, yeah, I'm not even 1,000 away from leveling up. Neat. Alright. Let's go down to level 2. Talk to Lori. We'll do a hard save before we do this. I don't know why we would regret it, but You know what? I went through surgery this last year. If I could have made a hard save before it, I would have. Alright. So this one is tough. Isn't that tough of an operation, but it's very costly and time consuming. It will take 3 weeks and cost 5,000 script. I'll do it. Alright, let's give it a spin. Try not to flinch. The drugs are so friendly. Your slumber comes quickly. Okay, you're ready for duty. You move your limbs and can feel the increased speed and control. All I ask of you is to please not damage my masterpiece. Thanks. Cool. So now I have 9 agility. Put my power armor back on so I can move. Alright, so I have a lot of AP now. I'm really agonizing over this perk thing. It's the opposite of the Fallout 3 problem, where I didn't want to take any of the perks because none of them sounded cool. And now, like, you get them... They're more rare in Fallout 1 and 2 because you only get them every 3 levels instead of every 2 levels. And they're so good. Oops. So almost everything is either going to miss against me or hit and do no damage. It's kind of crazy how much power armor changes the pace of the game. It is incredibly empowering. Alright, LA Boneyard. You better put away your weapons while you're here. Okay, I will. I'm doing it right now. You see a regulator, one of the guards of Adidam. Welcome to Adidam, stranger. Watch yourself, we'll be watching you. I'd like to enter. Zimmerman might have a use for you. Come inside, but remember, we're watching. Can I ask you a few questions? What do you want to know about? What do you do here? I'm one of the regulators. It's our job to keep the peace in Adidam and to protect the town. Our boss, Caleb, could tell you more. What do you want to know about? Can you tell me more about LA Boneyard? East of us are the followers. They're a bunch of peace nuts. East are the Blades. A bunch of skags, if you ask me. A ways south of here is the cathedral, where the children have their religious center. How can I get inside? Sorry, but we have to be careful of strangers here. Too dangerous. Maybe you can do some work for Zimmerman. What do you know about the children of the cathedral and the followers of the apocalypse? Blah. They're both groups of nuts. The followers want everyone to be peaceful and happy. They don't realize that the world is too harsh for that. The children have some sort of god that they worship in their cathedral to the south. They have a hospital, but they're a little too weird to be on the level. Okay. So is Zimmerman in here? Maybe? Stern man in his 30s. Good day. How may I be of assistance? You have the look of someone important. I'm Caleb. I train and organize the regulators here. Can you tell me a little about Adidom? Nice enough town. Me and the regulators work hard to keep it that way. Anyone in particular you want to know about? Who runs Adidom? Adidom here is run by John Zimmerman. He's an upright fella, takes good care of the town. You should go see him. Anything else? Can you tell me what's going on here in LA Boneyard? Yeah, I guess. You got the Blades up north, pretty pathetic herd of people, and the Gunrunners a little north and a ways to the east through the Deathclaw playground. Also, a ways to the south of here, you have the Children of the Cathedral, who run a hospital and a big church. Up a bit to the north and to the east, you've got the loony Followers of the Apocalypse, who are all peace types. What's the history behind the regulators? We are the police force for Adidom. Most folks around here know enough not to cause any trouble. I'm in charge of training the regulators and making sure that the Skags are working hard enough, and that no one moves in on us here. Anything else? Tell me more about the Children and the Followers. Well, the Children of the Cathedral all live in this big black church-type building. They have some sort of big god, and they go around trying to convert people to their cult. Where can I find Zimmerman? You'll find him in the big building to the southwest. He might be able to put enough sentences together to let you know that we're looking for some help with the Blades. What's going on with the Blades? They've done something to Zimmerman's half-witted son, but like I said, go talk to Zimmerman about it. Alright, I get the picture. I'll go talk to Zimmerman. But first, I'm going to talk to this guy. Because as good as my power armor is right now, as invincible as I feel, I can be even more invincible. I don't believe we met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you? That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? I'm a chemist. Mostly I make primer and powder so that we can reuse the brass casings from bullets, but I also dabble with some other chemicals. What other chemicals do you work with? Well, I've been trying to get some strong acids so that Smitty can use them for etching. I also have been trying to make some permanent dyes and inks, but without access to natural inks, it's difficult. Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find someone who can appreciate chemistry, but to answer your question, some of the materials we get from hub merchants. Others I manufacture or just find in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as some of the strains of fungus that I cultivate. So you make bullets for Adidom. Yes, although Smitty is the one who actually casts the bullets. I just refill the brass casings. But the hub merchants make a profit off of you and the town. Yes, well, we have to make a living. Since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning, we have to buy food from the merchants, and bullets are the only thing we have to sell. I could try to get the parts to fix the hydroponic farms. Really? That would be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts, but I'm sure you could scrounge up the right pieces. If you could scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. Samael might be able to give you some help. Now we need to find this man. You see a grungy man in dark blue clothes. Hey, I don't believe we've met. You are? I'm Hugh Jazz. Pleasure's mine. I'm called Samael. Miles said I should talk to you about parts for his hydroponic farms. Do you know anything about that? Ah, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Last week I sent a guy up north to look for the parts for Miles, but we haven't heard from him since. Last transmission I got from him was that he'd found the parts and was on his way back. I haven't had time to check on it personally yet, and I don't want to lose another person to whatever may have caused his disappearance. Great, thank you. I'll search in that area for the parts. I'll let you know if I find your missing friend. Would you? That'd be great. Like I said, things have been busy here and we can't afford to be losing more people. Let's go look for that before we get too embroiled in the dramas of the LA Boneyard. Oh, I may have forgotten how Adderdom is set up. Okay, there's green. I should just wait until daytime and I can see the area transitions a little easier. Okay. So we got greens, we got orange, and another green. So I think up here is where you said the followers were. Nope, this is where the Deathclaws are. 2 of them. At least 2. I could probably kill them. But it wouldn't... no, it wouldn't be worth it yet. I can do some other low stakes stuff. Like that hydroponics farm thing. It's a bunch of squatters. Actually, you know what? I think that the stuff is here. So this might be where we have our first companion die. We'll find out. Where did that one go? There were 2 here before. Where is it? There's one there. Can't hit him. Get some distance on it. I do not want to fight it up close. Here's the gun runners. They're in a big goo moat kind of thing. I'm gonna take some drugs. Psycho ought to do me just fine, except that I got addicted, so we're quick loading instead. I might play Fallout 2 as a drug addict. It's very easy to be a jet addict in that game because it's extremely cheap. And it's also like just a ridiculously good drug. Alright, we got him on us now. Each of these guys has 225 hit points. Just gotta keep landing hits. So I could be doing 2 shots around if I was not aiming with this. But I kinda wanna aim with it. Instead, we will switch out with this turn. If all my party members die or something, I will reload this. Yeah, 1 point, 2 points. Use a stim pack. So this isn't just because of the power armor, I did take some psycho as well, so like, that's part of my damage reduction, but still. As long as these guys both say aggroed on me, god damn it. And I should be just fine. We're whittling them down. Yeah, they just don't seem to have a lot of interest in the others. 109, 108. Not doing as much damage as I would like. Oh shit, I was killed. Dang. That was going so well. Alright, let's pick that up. Let's try it again. I wonder... No. If I don't have any skills put into it, I'm not going to be able to hit anything even. Let's use some psycho. Get you right in the eyes. 78 hit points. Damn. That's the kind of opening shot I needed. Dogmeat, you're so brave. Them grouped together like that, I could even do burst shot. Try to get them to waste some AP following me. I can just keep bursting. Where are we at with these guys? 67, 119. Itch in the eyes. Reload. Make some distance. Critical hits though. They must ignore your AC. There we go. Definitely gonna get the level up for this fight. $63 left. Let's shoot him in the groin. Ooh. Critically hit in the groin for 29 points. What the fuck you hit? Dog meat, you piece of shit. Dang, missed. Whoa. 9 hit points. We can do this. In the groin for the kill. Alright. End combat. 2000 XP. Only twice as much as those rat scorpions fighting those mole rats. Well, let's level up and then we'll break. So, animal friend. Animal, no. Nobody cares. Better Call Critter. Not that good. Bonus move, very good. Bonus range damage, eh. Bonus rate of fire, enormous. Really good one. Educated, a second educated, an extra 5 points per level up. We might have to do that. It's more effective the earlier you take it. It's 5 more skill points for every single level that you get. Let's just take a look at the others. More critical, this one's only a 5% chance. Here's one that randomly changes one of your traits. I don't know why you would take it. Quick Pockets, also a very good one. Sharpshooter, extremely good. Can put you over the max perception. I can eat snakes. No. And Swift Learner just gives a 5% bonus to XP. But we're gonna go with Educated because it's the smart, if boring, option. But if we're gonna start pumping energy weapons, I don't really want to tag it because that's a waste of a perk. And I can go back and get more science books and level up my science that way. That'll put me over the edge. Alright, well yeah, let's call it there. So and I will see you guys next time. Bye.